Oh boy, if you are looking to be a better cook without all the fuss and muss our next guests promise, it is possible. Now they eat, sleep, and drink cooking and have managed to nail down easy techniques we can all use to make our cooking experience more enjoyable. From cookbooks to blogs, this dynamite duo shows us that real food, yes, has curves. Here to share a recipe we can all do on our own. Please welcome the cooking couple, Mark Scarborough and Bruce Weinstein. Guys, welcome back.
Hi, Desiree.
And you say we can all make this recipe.
Here's the curve.
Okay.
No problem. I got it.
I'm glad because I have a little bit of curve
Yes,
too, honey.
you do.
All right. So let's talk about this. Tell me a little bit about this cookbook. Your latest book out.
This latest, the 16th, 17th, whatever the heck it is.
Okay, who's counting?
Yeah, who's counting? This is a book that's about taking apart kind of the science and the art of the dishes.
Right.
So it's not just doing a dish, it's why you do it. And once you understand the technique of why you do it, you can vary it endlessly and make up your own dishes like crazy.
Because you open a cookbook and it'll say brown the meat and then take it out and add the vegetables. We say, why? You're browning the meat, and here's what happens. You're doing the vegetables, and here's what happens. That way you know something, maybe I could get something else going on instead of
Or like it's not just these vegetables, but it's this whole list of
It's
vegetables.
like you just break it down. It's cooking 101 on my level.
Down.
So
yeah, that's
we're going to show you how to make one of the recipes from the book, which is a veggie burger.
Okay.
And we have a couple frying. I'll flip them in a minute. Now, the base of these are beans.
Okay.
Canned beans, really easy, and you have to drain them and rinse them because you know how canned beans are really kind of snotty? They're kind of
Well, they're also salty.
Oh, he said snotty.
Yeah, snotty. So I rinse it. So today I'm using white beans. But see, look at that. We got 6 ingredients here.
Walk us through the ingredients you brought.
These 3 stay constant no matter what you do.
Okay.
We have some sautéed onion or shallot. Actually, that could change. I use shallot, an egg, and some oats.
Okay.
Now, today I'm using white beans and sage and sliced almonds.
All right.
Well, you could imagine using black beans with walnuts and oregano.
So you can switch any of those out.
Pink
chickpeas with almonds and curry powder.
Yep. So the herb
like
or flavoring
that.
can change, the nut can change, and the beans can change.
All right, let's get the party started. So what are we going to do? First things
so
first.
The beans go in the food processor.
Okay.
The nuts, everything goes in the food processor. We sautéed these shallots in a little olive oil to get them all,
Okay,
get them all brown
I
and
make
lovely.
you a little nervous. Is that what that is?
Baby. Now, eggs. I want to talk to you about eggs for a second.
Okay.
Okay. Now, everyone cracks their eggs on the sides of bowls.
Yes.
Big mistake.
Oh.
Because you crack your egg on the side of a bowl, you're going to drive that shell right in there and break your yolk.
Right.
So if you want a fried egg, that's no way to do it.
Okay.
So, and also, if there's any salmonella or garbage on your egg, it's on the outside mostly. So the best way is not to get the shell in there. Flat surface.
Okay. Boom.
Bang.
Okay.
Then,
Pop that baby open.
look at that.
Oh, look at that. One hand.
I was going to say, such a show off. Such a show off.
Whatever.
For people who don't know who you
Well,
are.
I could do 2 in one each.
Oh,
I'm going to
gosh.
stir.
Okay, you're right.
let's
Oh, my
just say this.
gosh.
I'm the
Oh, my
chef,
God.
and Mark's the writer.
Okay,
And whenever
just-
he's in front of a pan with a spoon, I'm nervous.
I don't blame
So,
you. You're
okay.
like my house. He makes a fabulous sous chef.
Okay, so
Okay.
in went the oats, and I'm putting some fresh sage.
Okay.
And salt.
How much salt? A pinch or whatever
that was
you want?
about half a teaspoon.
Okay.
You know, you should always know what like a teaspoon and half a teaspoon of salt looks like in your hand. I know that that's about a half a teaspoon. In your hand, it looks like a lot more because you have a smaller hand. You
Okay.
should never have to use measuring spoons. And I also know from measuring that 14 grinds of my pepper mill is a teaspoon.
And you know, and it like you said, I mean, it's because the biggest he has big hands.
Yes.
Big hands, big feet, big disappointment. You know.
Oh, God. I hope our viewers are ready for this today. Tell you what.
So after this is all mashed up, and I'm going to take a little of the fresh one and add it to this one.
Okay.
I made this earlier.
You all teach cooking classes, isn't that right?
We do.
Tell us
We
about
teach
that.
all over the place.
We teach a lot at the Viking School in Wallingford, Connecticut. There's a
Okay.
Viking School at Delia there.
Right.
We teach there, but the best thing that we do is we teach on Holland America cruise ships. And
Oh, wow.
we leave for the Caribbean in 2 weeks.
Oh, I want to go.
Wet hands.
Life is hard being you two.
Life is
Always
hard.
wet hands.
Okay.
telling
Because
people that.
that way.
So you want to do it
won't
with wet
stick.
hands?
Yep.
Okay,
You wanna
let
do
me
one?
give that a shot.
Okay, here's
Let me
some water.
Okay,
Dip it.
here's
It's
a little
nice
bit of
and
water.
gross from the.
Okay, there we go.
All right,
Yeah.
so now scoop that up.
Now tell us a little bit about this blog too, because I love your
Oh, our
blog.
blog
Real
is
Food
called
Has Curves.
Real Food Has Curves, which is the name of a book we have coming out in May. And it's a 7-step plan to get all the processed food out of your life.
Oh, I like
There
that.
you go. And so on the blog, you know, since Mark is the writer and I'm a chef, he's always cooking things.
Now, I want to... Hush.
Okay.
I want to show you something. That's the good stuff. That brown stuff, that's the stuff you and me taste. I mean, that's what we taste.
Brown is better. That is not burned.
Good.
That is
I've been
delicious.
saying that for years. I love my stuff a little bit burnt.
Yeah, well, that's just well brown.
It's well brown. I'm sorry. Yes, we didn't want to say brown. It burned. We want to say brown.
Yeah, like fried fish or whatever.
Yes.
I want all the little crappy bits at the bottom of the plate that are just the crunchy
Because
part.
the crap is the best, the flavor.
That's what I'm
The crap
saying.
is what the flavor is.
I've been saying that for years. I'm glad you all agree with me. Now walk me through what we're making here.
Okay, we're going to make a really easy topping for these. I've browned some shallots. You can see them in there in butter. And we've cut up some apples and added them. And we've just let this soften just a bit as a topping for our burgers.
Okay.
We're going to put a little cinnamon in there, because what's apples without cinnamon, right?
For the sweetness.
Right. And, well, we're going to add a little honey to it, too. But we don't want to get this thing too sweet. So here's the chef's secret ingredient.
Okay.
I use it in everything.
A little Worcestershire.
And you say a little bit, how much?
Oh, like a half teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon.
Okay.
That'll help savory it up a bit, so it's just not so deadly sweet.
Now tell us what's up for you two next. I mean, you guys are working on a new cookbook?
Well,
we have
several things up next. We actually have a cook.
Because one is not enough.
No, we have a book coming out in March.
Okay, tell me about it.
It's a book called Ham, An Obsession with the Hindquarter.
Oh, my goodness.
And Mark has a copy of it to show you.
Wait, look. This is the first time it's ever been on air.
Yes.
This is its virginal appearance.
No one has ever seen it before.
It's not even for sale
It's
yet.
full of recipes and piggy porn.
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Well, we have some shots from the farm. You know how that goes.
Do I ever? If you want to try out this recipe
Would you make
for
a burger?
yourself, come to our website. We've got the link. We also have a link to their blog. Mark Scarborough, Bruce Weinstein, thank you so much. Yes, give a girl a fork. Okay, honey? Give me that fork. All right, listen.